I'm Diane.
And I'm Kurt.
And we both reside at the Hunt Club. We have lived at the Hunt Club it was a year this past May, and couldn't be happier here. This really isn't our first home that we've owned, and it isn't our first home that we've built. We built a home around 30 years ago. It was a 2-story family dwelling, and we were happy there for over 30 years. Both of our daughters are grown and out of the house, and we struggled with downsizing and looking for a patio home in an area that would suit us. We looked probably for about 3 or 4 years,
Right.
at different sites, home sites, and for whatever reason, it just didn't feel comfortable. It wasn't the right interaction or engagement. And on a whim, we were on our way to our daughters one Sunday, and we happened to drive by and made a decision to stop, and the model home was open. So we went in and met with Beth, who really is a very soft approach individual, and for that very reason, I wanted to know more about it because I appreciated that approach. She did go over a lot with us. We toured the model home. I was very impressed with the building and the accents that were added, how it was laid out. It was just really perfect. It felt like it would suit us well. We looked at different home sites. We left, went home, decided. The next day, we came up and we purchased a lot. And here we are today, over a year later, and couldn't be happier. What I love most about this home is where it is situated. I have beautiful light. It's opened concept, which I love. Working with Brennan was quite an experience that I must say was none that I've ever experienced with my prior builders. The attention that was given through every phase of the build, every item that we needed to select, the patience of the individuals that we worked with was outstanding. Trish, who is Trish Brennan, kept in touch, always followed up. She meant what she said when she first met us, that she would follow up, and I would definitely be able to convey to her any problems that I had and the experience that I was having. And it couldn't have been better. A year later, when the warranty needed to be reviewed and different items that I may have had to touch up or talk about was impeccable. It was scheduled. There were a couple of things that were very minor that are still in process due to the COVID pandemic, and I'm sure that will happen and everything will be just as we always wanted. It's perfect. I would wished that I would have had the opportunity to deal with Brennan 30 years ago. I will say that. And anyone looking for a home, whether it be a patio home or a standalone home, I would recommend Brennan without a doubt. What do you think, Kurt?
I agree.
What do you like most about this?
I just like everything. Quiet, peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
The room size, it's big. They're very big, the room sizes.
It was amazing. It's slightly larger.
Right.
Than our...
Oh, it's about the same size.
Than our 2-story.
Yeah. But too, we had a lot of help picking things out.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Melissa was very good there.
Yes. Yes.
You know.
She was very willing and so patient.
It took our time with everything.
And accommodated my schedule because at the time I was working full time. And it was nice that they were able to do that for us. So, the reason that I selected this area and this home site instantly, actually, was simply because it felt like home. It was laid out so well. All of the patio homes are spaced nicely. You're not one on top of the other. You're not actually looking directly at people. So if you're outside and you're sitting, they're situated in a way that you're either up or down, or back or in the front. We have a rear facing, so I'm happy with that. It is so quiet when you sit back here, and I have a view and I can see the sunrise and the sunset depending on where I am. We get sun and natural light all day with this home site. The people here in this area and in this home site are wonderful. They're very friendly. They're not overbearing as you might think, because as soon as people hear, oh, you're going into a patio home and you're going into a housing area, they think, oh my God, it's a clique, or you have to do this and you have to do that and you have to participate in this and you have to sign up for that. But in no way is that ever, or has that ever been the feelings that we've ever had. It's just a very relaxed community. And I think that the job of putting it together by the builder was impeccable. It was just really a great layout. A big part of the build of this home was in going to the studio and picking out and selecting everything that we would have in this home. And you had really a short amount of time to do it, but actually to have to do it in one specific time frame seems so overwhelming. But
Melissa, she put up with us, and we didn't know right away what we wanted. She explained everything to us. Well, you have this option, you have that option, and we just went with the flow of her. She was very good.
What she didn't do is put herself in this house.
Right.
And that's extremely important. And I know that that's something that you're told not to ever do, that you have to stand back and just offer selections and display the items that are available and allow the customer to put themselves into the selection. That doesn't always happen. I think we all know that. But Melissa was so good at it. I even knew what she was doing, but she was still really good at it and allowed us and our personality to come out. When the time frame was scheduled, she definitely allowed enough time, knowing that it would take a while. And of course, we have two daughters that, of course, want to have input, and they're both grown, so they're very independent, very verbal individuals, and was able to come along and help with the selections as well. So that part was really welcoming. It's just a lot, and once you do it and the decision's made, that's it. So you want to be sure, and we were able to have that feeling completed, I think, with Melissa. The most memorable part of the entire build of this home and our dealings with Brennan was the fact that it is an entire team working on this and working individually with you. It's not one person doing 10 things. It is a team effort from start to finish, beginning with Beth, then beginning with the contract individuals that we signed when we purchased the lot and started the build, beginning with the help in order to guide us to getting the mortgage set up and doing that type of paperwork, and also the attention that was given to us as individuals. I mean, honestly, we felt like we were the only people they were dealing with. We know that that's not true because they build all over the place, and they're dealing with a lot of different people with a lot of different personalities. But to still be on top of things, very pleasant and very willing and open to be able to communicate with you and answer your questions and take as much time as you need to have a full understanding, to me makes the very biggest difference in the purchase of this home. I appreciated that more than anything. And that made this home feel so much more fitting for us. The fact that it was a team effort from start to finish, without a doubt. There have never been an occasion that I could not contact someone throughout the build. But I think that, you really don't find that type of attention. And for me and Kurt, I think that was our biggest takeaway from this experience in the home, other than, of course, loving it.
Yeah.
But that makes the biggest difference, is that I would recommend anyone, as I said before, looking for a home, new home, whether you're a young couple, middle-aged, or mature, like we are. I would definitely seek the help of Brennan. I really would. Kurt?
I agree. These are wonderful people. You are. The Brennan family is fantastic. And thank you for everything you've done for us. We appreciate it.